We often hear about good AI that is ethical, fair, beneficial. But I want to put forward a bold statement. There is no such thing as good AI without good authority design. What does that mean? It means that an AI tool or system, no matter how advanced or well intentioned, will only produce good outcomes if we deliberately design who has authority in its operations. In plainer terms, tools are neutral. It's the governance and the allocation of decision rights around those tools that determine whether they help or harm. So, slogans about AI ethics for AI for good sound nice, but unless the authority structure is right, those ideals won't materialize. Let's dig into why authority design is the linchpin of AI being a positive force and how you can incorporate this principle at work. First, consider what authority design entails. It's basically how we structure the roles of AI versus humans in any workflow. Who gets to decide what? When does the human intervene? Who is accountable? Where are the boundaries? A good authority design might mean, for example, that AI handles routine tasks, but a human must sign off on anything high stakes or ambiguous, and that human has the context and empowerment to override. A bad authority design could be the opposite. The AI makes decision by itself. Humans either can't or don't bother to intervene. Yet somehow, humans still get blamed if outcomes are bad. One corporate compliance expert said this succinctly: governance has never been about control alone, it's always been about conscience. AI can audit the numbers, but it cannot govern the intent. This means you can give AI all the data crunching power in the world, but if you can't embed human values and judgment, the conscience, into the process, you're missing what governance is for. Authority design is how you embed that conscience. It's deciding, for instance, that a human ethics review board must evaluate AI driven decisions that affect fairness or rights. It's deciding that if the AI flags a transaction as fraudulent, a human investigator reviews the context. Because sometimes what looks like fraud is actually a human exception. Like the story of teachers sharing SIM cards that are AI flagged as fraud, but human judgment understood as survival driven. Let's bust a myth. Many people talk about AI as if it will be good if we just program it right or give it the right ethical constraints. Technical fixes alone won't do it. It's governance, the who and the how of oversight that determines outcomes. An algorithm might be well built to avoid bias on paper, but if in deployment it drifts or encounters a scenario the designers didn't anticipate, will someone catch it? That depends entirely on authority design. Is someone watching? Is someone empowering to pull the brake? Look at some public failures. The Apple Card AI appeared to give lower credit limits to women than men despite similar profiles. On a technical level, it was likely using data that reflected historical bias. But what was the authority design? Were humans in place to spot that pattern early? It seems not until it seems not until a user highlighted publicly. Or take the Amazon recruiting AI that downgraded resumes with certain female associated keywords. Amazon shut it down. But again, if there had been strong human HR oversight to test bias before deployment, maybe it would never have reached production. Those AIs weren't good or bad in isolation. It was a surrounding process that failed to check them properly. Now consider the opposite: hospitals using AI to flag anomalies in medical scans. But every AI flag case goes to a multidisciplinary tumor board. Human experts decide treatment. They blend the speed of AI with holistic clinical judgment. They report better outcomes because authority remains with experienced clinicians. The AI is a tool, not the boss. That's good authority design in a high stakes environment. One of the biggest confusions in organizations is between compliance and governance. Compliance checks boxes. Governance governs. As Tahir Jamal noted, when AI systems make automated decisions, accountability becomes diffused. Language shifts from I approved it to the system processed it. If you let that happen, you abdicate authority to an algorithm. That's poor authority design. A core principle of good authority design is traceability. Every AI decision should trace back to a human decision maker or oversight body that takes responsibility and can explain the rationale. Not the math, the judgment being used, trusting it. Another key principle is segregation of duties. Don't give AI end to end authority without checkpoints. An AI might initiate an action like approving a claim or launching a campaign, but another person or process should finalize it, monitor it, or be able to roll it back. If your AI operates autonomously in ways that affect people and there's no human failsafe, that's a governance choice, and usually a bad one. Let's connect this back to the idea of good AI. Imagine a medical AI that diagnoses correctly 95% of the time. If authority design is poor and diagnosis goes straight to patients, that 5% error rate can cause serious harm. Now take the same AI, but place it inside good authority design. The AI suggests a diagnosis to a doctor, the doctor interprets it and adds context and communicates with the patient. Same AI, different authority framework, very different outcomes. AI is also a force multiplier. It amplifies whatever structure you place it in. If your authority structure is chaotic, AI will amplify chaos. If governance is thoughtful, AI amplifies good practice. A well-governed AI can do more good than a poorly governed excellent AI. So how do you ensure good authority design? Start by mapping decisions. For any AI system, ask, what decisions are made by AI? What decisions are made by humans? Who has the veto power? Who audits results later? If nobody is clearly looking, authority has already slipped. Next, assign clear accountability. Name the role responsible for AI outcomes. Not the blame, but to ensure someone can intervene. If you can't clearly say who is accountable, that's a red flag. Incorporate domain expertise. AI sees patterns, humans see context. An AI might flag spending as fraud, but a human manager knows that there was a company retreat. Good authority design lets humans inject meaning before harm occurs. Treat AI governance as continuous. Don't set and forget. Review performance, review incidents. Watch for complacency. Automation bias is real. Without governance, short-term efficiency can become long-term loss. Design intentional friction. Not everything should be frictionless. Route a small percentage of AI decisions to human review. That friction maintains skill, authority, and judgment. Think of it as mystery shopping your AI. Some people say, as AI gets better, we won't need these human checks. I remain skeptical. The world changes, contexts shift, new ethical dilemmas arise. Only authority design adapts. Build the scaffolding now, not after the scandal. Design authority is designing human AI collaboration. That's the heart of AI governance. So whenever someone tells you their AI solution is good or responsible, ask the follow-up question. What is the authority design? Who supervises it? Who audits it? Who can stop it? If those answers aren't clear, no ethics slogan will save you. To close, there is no good AI without good authority design. Make this a mantra. It puts human back at the center, not as obstacles to AI, but as its intentional drivers. Governance, not glossy ethics language, will determine whether AI helps or harms. And the most important part, authority design is in your hands. It's a design choice, not a technical limitation. When you give this the attention it deserves, technology serves human values. not the other way around. That's the path to truly beneficial AI integration. See you soon.